Daniel Tokar here at the Willow Forge in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. I've been a little distracted the last couple of weeks with work and with putting up the new website. The new website is almost ready, but what you're seeing here is a 16-inch yellow brass plaque that's going to be part of a traveling Vietnam War memorial that will be out next year. The sculptor Eric Ruth sculpted this and made the pattern. I'll show you the pattern. And yes, we did break the pattern while we were making the mold, so it's literally, we broke the mold when we made this. Yep, that's 33 pounds of metal cartridge brass, appropriate for a war memorial. 33 pounds of cartridge brass, and give you a scale. There's my hand. There is an 18-inch ruler up there, so you see this is quite a large thing. It's a ½ an inch thick, and the medallion itself weighs about 25 pounds once you take the sprues and risers and gates off of it. And this is as cast. All we have done is wire brushed the layer of oxide and the investment molding off of it at this point. We're going to go over it and chase and polish and clean up and make things perfect. There are some minor casting defects that should clean up well. Give you an idea of the thickness of this thing here. You can see that it is about ½ an inch thick. There's a pouring gate. That's about what it looked like before we wire brushed it in terms of the color. I'll even give you a look at the back of this thing. We got a little bit of flux and scaling that happened on the back, but that's again what it looks like before you wire brush it to clean off the little bits of residue mold material. This was done as a rammed Petrobond casting. There's some of the Petrobond. There's more of it after it's been mulled, sort of powderized. It took 4 or 5 gallon buckets of Petrobond to make the mold. I'll show you 1/2 of the flask. There is the mold that actually had the important part. I haven't broken it up yet, but you can see we had a pouring gate and 3 risers and a bunch of little vent holes that we put in the top. But that's basically the mold. And again, to show you a scale of how big that is, that's my hand, and there's the dragon. So it's quite a thing. Anyway, so that's what I did yesterday, is we rammed up the mold and cast that, and we have a couple of days of cutting off the sprues and chasing and cleaning up the medallion, patining it, and there are another couple of castings that will go on this memorial, and we'll have information sometime in the spring next year about where the traveling show will go. Anyway, more of the molding material. I wish I had there is the pattern, which again that we broke making the mold. So we literally broke the pattern, not the mold, when we made this yesterday. Sorry I haven't been posting, but like I said, I got a little distracted. Bye.